Hello, welcome to a speculation video. I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. And actually, I haven't done a new video in a long time. I've been extremely busy with life, my son going back to school, and then works has been extremely busy. My work is very unpredictable. I can go for 3 or 4 months of the summer doing practically nothing, and then have the bulk of my revenue earning for the entire year in the last 3 months of the year. That has been the general trend. I tend to do maybe 25% of my yearly income from January through May, and then I go through a really slow period between July and October, and then it ramped up to be silly, crazy busy the last 3 months of the year. And that has been the trend for many years, but this year has been very different. I have had an extremely busy summer. In fact, I probably had one of the biggest summer that I had in many years. I've already earned my projected income and earning as of today. So whatever happened in the next 3 months could be windfalls. Anyhow, I visit my dad in Boston recently for his big birthday. He turned 80 this year. Last year was his 79th. I think I may have mistakenly said it was his 80th birthday last year, but this year is 80. So happy birthday to my dad. I came back. Last year when I went on his birthday trip, I came back, I had 300 subscribers. This year I came back, I just noticed I have 600. So a big thank you, much appreciated as always for all those that subscribe and watch. Even if you watch just once, certainly I have an eclectic kind of videos with different topics, not a whole heck of hauls that you usually see on YouTube. But regardless, for those that watch once, twice, or weekly, thank you. As far as new video, this video, all because I was so busy the last 3 months, most of the stuff that you saw in the last 3 months was shot around the time where I acquired the Swamp Thing #4 to complete my Bernie Wrightson run. So right after that, I shot the Bernie Wrightson spotlights and many of the ranking video, rating of first appearances video that you saw. So here, this is a fresh new one. Um, One of the things that often came up with conversation with me with other collectors has always been the speculation and trying to understand the mindset of how things work. And to be completely frank, I do not understand. I don't understand when a character is going to be used in a TV show or a movie, and then there's a mania on eBay. I don't understand it. I don't try to understand it, because if I run out there and buy a book because I heard a character is on TV or movie, then maybe I understand it, because I don't run out there and buy anything because of any kind of first appearances, then I don't understand the mindset of why someone would feel a need to chase and bid up and pay extra silly crazy premium for something just because something is on TV or movie. But it happens, and it will continue to happen, and it has not slowed down. I have seen a lot of wacky books that go for crazy money, from the first appearances of Squirrel Girl that make no sense to me. But hey, if you can, for those that make money flipping and speculating, big kudos to you, because I wouldn't know where to start. Certainly, I don't have the time or energy to go out there and hunt for these kind of hidden gems. But for this video, one of the things that happened in the last few years, since the mid 90s, with the speculation and the ever rise in value of keys and first appearances, one of the thing that I noticed is that the wider gap and the stagnation of values of origins. Years ago, origin was pretty important. You know, you have first appearances and then you have origins. Those are the two big higher value books, right? If you look at this book, this is 1980, okay? 1980. For example, Avenger 57 and Avenger 58 is outlined in this book. Is first intro of the Vision and the origin of the Vision, okay? Same value. Both book was valued at $15, okay? 15. So exactly the same value. And over the years, the gap has widened so much, okay? Here you have, okay, 57, 58. I don't have to be telling you that this one is worth 3, 4, 5 times more than this book. And that goes with many books. I think that's the hidden gems, I see a lot of collectors chasing second appearances, and that's natural. If the first is worth a lot, then the next worthy book that should worth slightly more is the second appearances. But there's a lot of I think there's a lot of how should I say it? The market is ignoring the origin for the most part for many years. And as far as the origin of the Vision, no doubt you have this book, which is another origin. Vision had origins that was revised and reboot or added to. So here's another book, the Avenger 134, very cheap book to get, and I think it's worthy to own for those that like the Vision. I love the Vision, so I had this book for a long time. It's actually it's a mid-grade, have a big crease right here. That's why I'm holding it like this without back and forth, because it's not super high grade. But so there you go as far as the Vision. And then another origin that are mostly very undervalued, underappreciated would be this book, The Origin of Galactus. You can buy this for practically, this is a mid-grade copy, I would say probably maybe 7.5, maybe 8, but you can get something like this for $20 on eBay. Origin of Galactus, okay? Let's see something else. And then, how about this one? The Origin of Doctor Strange. I have shown this book before. It's a fairly inexpensive book, given the grand scheme of how expensive Strange Tale 110 is. Okay, Strange Tale 110 is 5 to 10 times more expensive than this book. For this book is probably, I would say, a 6.0-ish, 6.5. I'm pretty sure you can buy this for like around $100 on eBay. But to get a 6.0 Strange Tale 110, I think you can be paying like $1,000 or $1,500 or something much more expensive. Okay, And this go with many characters, not the big one like Galactus or Doctor Strange, even like Blade, one of my favorite character. Okay, Blade, so cool. Love the movies. I will talk more about Blade in another video when I talk about his first intro. But this book, issue 13, is his origin. It can be bought for next to nothing. You know, as if you go for high grade, sure you might have to pay like $100 for a near mint copy. But for most of these books, like this copy I bought, it's probably mid grade, $30 or less. Okay, it's not all that expensive. So if in my opinion, there's a segment of the market that are largely, I think, still ignore and undervalue. If there is such a thing as undervalue in this crazy environment, it would be the origins of many of the characters. And that's it. That's all I have to say about this short video. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.